Look at me. Hey. I'm going to touch you. Look at, see? Oh, you can't really see it. Come on. Look at me. Why do you do this when I'm trying to do something here? Hey. If you look at her face, guys, she's got a lot of gray. She used to be a lot darker, but, you know, she's trying to show her face. See? She used to be a lot darker. She got a lot, most of that light fur on her face was dark. She's pushing 20. Actually, yeah, she's over 20 years old now, which is pretty amazing for a cat. I know not a lot of cats have gotten that old, that I know of anyway. Anyway, Gary, look at this fucking, sorry, look at this friggin' floor. That's from her. Destruction cat. That's why this is in here, because she destroys it. It's good for her claws. Because she has to stay in this room because we have 4 cats. One cat stays in the other room on the other side of that wall. And the cats, well, they don't get along, so they all have their own rooms. Anyway, well, the other 2 run around. Dog! Oh, subject. Okay, Gary. I named Gary because when I bought this townhouse quite a few years ago, we had Gary, and I didn't want to get rid of her. And her name was Tigger. So I had a young son, my youngest son Silas, who some of you have seen in videos. Well, he was young, and I didn't want him being outside playing with kids and saying Tigger, because when I bought the place, yeah, I know I bought it, and yet you weren't allowed to have cats at the time, because there's some people that lived here that had a lot of cats, and they're just letting them run around. And God, you're jealous much? Jesus, I'm not talking about you. It's not Kaya. Not dog video. That's a boy, by the way. Everybody thinks he's a girl. Like my mom. Still thinks he's a girl. Anyway, Gary. So when we moved in, when I moved in here with Gary, I said I changed her name to Gary from SpongeBob SquarePants, because his snail. That's right. What does it do? That's right. It goes meow. So I decided to change the cat's name to Gary, like the snail from SpongeBob SquarePants. Did you stay in the focus? I decided to name Gary after SpongeBob SquarePants' snail, because, you know, the meow, because that way if he's outside and he said Gary, then hopefully, like, because you'd say, oh, you know, Gary's pretty cute. You know, that way people would think that Gary's like my uncle, because I have an Uncle Gary, or a brother or something. You know what I mean? It was a trick. So anyway, the name Gary stuck. Her name's been Gary for about 15 years, 10 years, 11 years, 12 years, I don't know. As long as I've been in this place, anyway. Before that, her name was Tigger. But yeah, now it's Gary. It's stuck. Anyway, that's why Gary's called Gary. That's why I say Gary. Hey? Hey, you old bat. Yeah. She's a chatterbat. She is a chattercat. She talks a lot. She meows a lot, I mean. Hey? Meow. Meow. I'm not going to show the camera because she's like curled up between my legs. Gary the cat, she lies on the floor. She's got lots of fur. Jealous dog! Jealous much? It's not about you. Yeah, you be nice to the kitty. It's my kitty. I love her more than I love you. Don't sniff her bum. That ain't nice. Does she sniff your bum? Does she? No! I don't think so. Okay, Gary. I'm going to go downstairs and do some woodwork. I got to grab the drill and the drill bits. Okay. Anyway. So, yeah. I need my drill. I need a drill and I need baby bit. I wish I had a small drill. I wish I could adapt this drill bit. Maybe I could find a way. I do have some of this crap. Maybe I could take this drill bit, mar up the end so it's got some traction on it. And then I could take one of these Dremel bits, put some of that shit in that hole, and then stuff this into the threaded area. Try and line it up so it's going to be centered, you know what I mean, because it's like wobbly. Find a way to shim it, and then have it so it goes like that, and then glue it in place. Then I can put it in the Dremel, So that way when I'm drilling holes and all that wood downstairs, you know, to make the house, that way I can use a Dremel, not that big friggin' drill, because look at the size of it. I mean, it's like a, it goes like that when it fires up. It's like, it's a torquey son of a gun. 600 watt. It doesn't look like it, but it's a powerful little drill. And so this would be a lot better Dremel, you know. Yeah. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to try to find a way of making this. Want to focus on the anvil? Where's the anvil? It's downstairs. Sorry. Anvil! Anyway, yeah. So focus on this, son of a gun. Okay. So I'm going to try to make that stay in here. I have one other drill bit if I wreck it. Because I still will need to make some more saw blades like you saw in my previous video. So yeah. So waste is not waste. I'm gonna try and make it work into something else. So, like I said, I'll take my Dremel and I'll mar up the end, you know, gouge it up a bit so that way this stuff can get some traction on it and get some grip to it, and then I'll try and see if I can find a way. I could try to braze it, but I don't want to detemper the drill bit. You know what I'm saying? That would work better, but you know, it would wreck the drill bit, and then I'd just be, you know, I may as well just snap the damn thing in half now and say, there we go. Cat! Gary! Gary the cat! She's old and fat, but I love her anyway. Right? That's right. Okay. Anyway. Yeah. So there you go, guys. Yeah. Remember, build a passion. Woo! Stuff. Yeah. There it is. Rock bouncer! Not really. It's years away from anything. Well, not years. I need, in order to build this truck, I need to get a really good servo. I need to get a bulletproof transmission, bulletproof drive shafts. Or actually, no, I'll use cheap axial drive shafts that way if they break. But I need a bulletproof tranny, and I need to get bulletproof CBDs and axles inside of here. And some aluminum hubs, because I want this thing bulletproof. I don't want to take it apart and fix it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have any money to get anything. So it's got a transmission housing, but it's plastic. I want to get an aluminum tranny for it. I'd like to get some super shafty tranny parts for it, because the power I'm going to be putting these things that I have in that car, the drift car, I'm going to put it in here, so it's going to be like too powerful. So yeah, I really need to upgrade it, but it's going to have to wait till I can make some money, and probably have to sell one of my RCs to do it, because, you know, that's all I can do. Building out a garbage here. But I want to upgrade. In order to build this, I want a bulletproof tranny and drivetrain, you know, before I do it. Otherwise, I'm not going to bother. Yeah. R2. R2. Yeah, this guy talks. Don't you? Don't you? Oh, you don't talk? Oh, he does. The little guy does. Yes, right. That's when he's pissed off. Anyway, guys. Okay, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. Cat! Cat!